Now you might be wondering what's going on. Well, I'm still on the testing stage of my strats. I'm basically having fun to make sure no matter how low an account gets, I can always still grow it up. So let's get started. And now on Step Index, I just want to get straight to the trade, but I'll be showing you all the trend which you're seeing and where I'm going to be entering from. And now I've gotten my zone. I'm not going to hold this trade for long as the overall movement is a downtrend. I'm just practically scalping. Well, let's see how this trade goes though. Well, that didn't take up to 5 minutes. The trade didn't go well, but I still have about $1 to work with. Let me see what I can do with it. The next day on V751X, market broke out of that zone and is currently retracing, retesting back in the zone. From my experience, the market will test back in the zone before breaking out properly. So I'm buying the market and setting my limits just around there because I don't expect it to go further than that. Well, let's see how this goes. If this doesn't play out, then the account is practically gone. And behold, the market just practically kissed my take profit but didn't trigger. Well, I think I'm just going to close around here since it's reversing and I want to secure as much profit as possible. And now we are at $2. Now let me look for the next trade. And now at V101X, I expect the market to hit at least 50% of that liquidity zone just below. I expect the market to break the current zone is at and head over to the liquidity zone. At least 50% is what I'm aiming for. I've set my take profits and let's see how this plays out. It's just scalping. I'm just scalping the markets. I'm not really trading something serious. Minutes later, after all the consolidation the market has been doing, it seems to be heading towards our take profits, and I had to shave the take profit to 60% as the bearish prowess was really high. So let's just watch how the market fares. I will increase the speed of this particular scene so we can just watch how it goes together. If the market doesn't cross that 60%, I'm just going to close it straight up regardless of whatever I make from it. And that's just it. I literally held this trade just to close at cents. But regardless, at least I know the strategy work using the Fibonacci just to identify a liquidity zone and aim for 50% of that zone. That's literally what I just did there. For scalping though, well, on to the next trade. You know, all this time I've just been scalping the market literally, and which is literally what I'm doing here currently. And for this trade, I also use the Fibonacci retracements for my zone. I marked the whole of that zone and I was aiming for 50%, which was where I kept my take profits, you're seeing. And the market always hits that 50%. It's a very, very good strategy when you're looking at growing a very small account like $3, $1 account. It works like magic actually. So, well, I'm just going to close this trade as I've hit our take profits. Let's look for the next trade. I need this account to grow properly so I can trade properly. Like I can actually trade something reasonable. And just to show how effective the strategy is, it was literally what I used for this entry. I identify a gap on the hourly or 4-hour time frame and I marked the whole zone using the Fibonacci. Then I marked the 50%. That is where I put my take profits. But you can't be seeing $6 from its 80-something cent account and not want to close. So I did. And I grew. I think I've posted this video on my YouTube channel and TikTok, so you can go check them out. At step 500, the market should be bullish towards the liquidity to cover the whole gap created. So I've got my setup on. Let me set my take profit and let's see how the whole market plays out. And boom, it was a full TP. The market was really precise with my take profits. it just hits the take profit and immediately starts reversing. And now on V51X, I'm using below 50% on the Fibonacci for my re-entry because of how volatile the pair is. And I've got my stop loss around 23, 24 thereabouts. Anything below that, the market is just going to disrespect the resistance zone and go bearish all the way. And this is just the resistance zone. You can see the market really respected that zone. Well, I've got my setup on. Let's see how the market plays out. Hours later, the market tapped us in at a sniper entry. And the highest point of profit we made was around $210 before it started reversing. And I think, as you can see, it's respecting this exact zone. It didn't cross the zone, which is really bad for us, honestly. So I'm just going to have my BE thereabouts around the whole place. And if it taps us out, then it taps us out. If not, it's going to reverse back to our take profits. Let's see how it all comes together. Well, market did hit our BE. This whole setup was just poorly used, honestly. After getting a really good trade, but still, let's look for the next setup. Hopefully, we can find something real good. For this trade, the market has successfully rejected that zone. So I'm in for a sell and I'll have my take profits at a breakout point. As for V51X, I expect the market to cover the gap created from the breakout. So I'm using the Fibonacci retracement to get a precise buy entry for this trade. So let's see how this whole thing goes. My stop loss is just going to be below the wick of the long candle, and my take profit is at the breakout zone. Well then, let's see how this all plays out. Hours later, our trade on V51X hit stop loss, but the trade on high frequency 25 is almost at take profits. And what can I say? As long as the profit outweighs the loss, I'm good. And boom, it was a clean TP. And now I'm back at high frequency 25. I'm setting my limits at a breakout point as I expect the market to break that low. And I'm just going to be scalping the market basically. But the higher time frame has serious bearish power, which is going to push the market down. So since we have a reasonable account size, I can actually take this trade and my TP is closed. Let us see how this whole thing goes. Around the middle of the zone, if the market doesn't break that exact point there, it might reverse back into the breakout points. So I might be looking at closing around there. But if it does break out, then it's going to head towards our take profits. But anyways, let's see how this whole trade plays out. The markets have tapped us in. Now we'll wait and see how this all plays out. And as I thought, the market didn't cross the liquidity zone in between my entry to take profits. So I'll be looking at closing. As you can see, it just taps in reverse, started reversing back. So I'll be looking at closing this market, this trade. And at least we made a little bit of profits from this. And now on gold, there's a low impact news currently favoring gold. So I'm in my buy setup and I'm going to send this to my group as well, to my VIP members, to at least benefit from this trade. Well, I have my take profits just around the corner. Let's see how this whole setup plays out. This will literally be the last trade I'll take for this account. Hours later, you won't believe what's happened. After gold gave me a profit of around $300, I mistakenly closed the trade. Then I entered a second trade and the market totally reversed on me and literally cleared out around $1,000 loss. Then obviously I know how the market is playing, and since I have the account size, I had around $300 left on the account. I still managed to enter the position and totally recovered my losses and every single thing. This the trade, I sent them into my group, as you can see. So the whole thing was actually real crazy. If I didn't have the account size, man, this video would have been just for waste, honestly. Well, thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. And if you want to be a part of my VIP group, you can check my bio. And don't forget to leave a like, follow, and drop your thoughts on this video on the comment section. Have a lovely day.